Hey guys, so I just recently hit 2,000 followers, which is huge for me because, like, I don't know, I never thought that I would have so many people who are at least interested in things that I have to say, which isn't all that much, but I love you guys so much, and it means a lot that you're here and that you're following me. So, I decided I was gonna do a question video. I'm apologizing up front. I kind of have a bit of a chest cold, so I might have to like stop and like hack up a lung or something. And I have a cough drop, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But here it goes. I'm going to answer some questions. Hannah asks if you could have any kind of bedroom you wanted, what would it look like? Well, if I could have any bedroom I wanted, I would have my own bedroom first of all. Um, because I'm tired of sharing. Um, I don't know. It would just be it would kind of be sparse. I'm not a big fan of like cluttered, like lots of like chairs and stuff. And I kind of have always wanted like a light blue colored room. Um, I would, it would just be like being in the sky. It would be awesome. Either that or a Star Trek bedroom because of reasons. ASCII, her questions are describe in detail Dean's favorite pair of panties. Okay, so I mean, he likes the pink and satiny, of course, but my favorite Dean's favorite pair of panties is black lace with bows. Hi, Cooper. Hi, puppy. Black lace with bows, like black lace boy short kind of things. I don't know. He just likes panties a lot, and they're all his favorite. He likes the black lace with the bows, and he likes the frilly ones, and he likes the ones with polka dots. Polka dots! Polka dots are his favorite. I, I don't know. Dean can't pick a favorite. I can't pick a favorite. Like, he just likes all panties. They're the true happiness of his soul. If you could say one thing to Dean and one thing only, what would it be? This is really hard for me because Dean is my baby, and I just want the best for him in so many things. And I think if I had to choose one thing, I would probably say don't be afraid to be who you are without shame, because I don't know, the moments that are most beautiful to me are when he can find true happiness, true joy, and just silly things like his love for nerd culture is so beautiful to me, and I just want him to not be afraid of what other people think, because he spent so much of his life like trying to fit into this mold of what John wanted him to be, and he's not that person. And I don't know, he don't need to be fronting, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna say that again. I'm sorry. I'm so white. I'm very sorry. I apologize. Also, who is the rightful sea queen? All hail Hannah with fishes for hands. She rules the seas and the creatures within. um, an anonymous person asked me, just curious, do you think Destiel will ever be explicitly canon? And they asked me this before I was gonna make the video, but I was like, I'll put it in the video anyway. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Because my feelings on that kind of shift day to day, hour to hour. Um, Unfortunately, the bitter queer in me thinks that they're never gonna make it explicitly canon because, TV kind of feeds off of queer baiting a lot of the time. That's where they get a lot of their fan base, and it sucks that that's the way it is, but I don't really see them going that way. But I can be really pessimistic a lot of the time, so I mean, who knows? Like, we just don't know what the future holds, and for me, like, I don't know, a lot of the time I'm I'm just willing to take things as they come, and like what happens will happen, I don't know. Some philosophical bullshit like that. It's good. It's cool. Whatever. Another anonymous person asked me, who are your top 3 lady characters from Supernatural and why? This is also a very hard question for me because I love all the ladies. But if I had to pick 3, Meg is my number 1, Jo, and then I can't decide between Ruby and Bella. Those are my I can't decide between them. But I don't know. I'm not very good at like explaining why I love characters. Except for like emotions, like squealing about it or whatever. I like Meg a lot because of how fierce she is and how she never backs down. And I don't know, she's just I was really upset when she died. And I still don't fully believe that she'll be forever dead. She lives in my heart. Jo, I don't even have words for Jo. I just love her so much. Hang on. I apologize. I don't know. I'm not good at word mouth things. Don't make me. Nah. Jack Montgomery Scott asks me, what is your favorite Chris Pine moment, be it in the in interviews or in a movie? This press tour and last press tour were just a minefield of golden embarrassment for Mr. Pine. I'm gonna do 2. My favorite moment from 2009 press tour has to be the interview with Zach, where I don't even remember what they're talking about, but Zach says something and Chris goes, "That was so brooding." Like, we pull out an unfiltered cigarette and they kind of do like this little thing, and I was like, you guys are idiots. I hate you so much. And then in this year's press tour, I really enjoyed his little like asides to like whenever Zach used the big words and he was like, "Jesus Christ, motherfucker," and I was just like, oh, you too. Jeez. Also, what is your favorite Kirk Spock moment from original series or reboot or both? I haven't finished TOS yet. I don't know, it's really hard for me. I'm gonna have to say, and I haven't even like seen Search for Spock. Like, well, I have seen it all the way through, but I wasn't paying attention to most of it. But the Search for Spock at the end, whenever Spock is like, Jim, your name is Jim, and I was just like, I can't handle this. No, I we're not gonna talk about it. It's the worst. Who is your overall favorite character out of anything? Dean Winchester. Dean. Oh, my baby. Dean. I will probably love him till the day I die. There's no way around it. What is your favorite book? That would have to be Pictures of Hollis Woods by Patricia Riley Giff. It's a kid's book, but it's just so beautifully written, and just it's about a young orphan she's an artist, and she moves around from foster home to foster home, and just the way the story is told, the flashbacks are written in terms of of pictures she's drawn. It's such a good book. I cry every single time I read it. Rice Kripke's, which is a fantastic URL, asks me what my favorite kinks are. And you said like age, teacher, student, etc. I don't really do anything like with that kind of kink. I don't know. Ooh. I have to say, like, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I just like sex a lot. I like reading sex a lot. Um, I kind of have a height difference kink. Well, that's kind of weird because none of my OTPs, like, really have big height differences. But it's still cute. I don't know. It's I just like sex and stuff. Sorry. Castiel is the moon. Asks, what do you consider your first fandom? Okay, so like I wrote Harry Potter. Harry Potter fic was the first fic I wrote, and then I wrote Star Wars. Excuse me, Star Wars fic. But I wasn't really into the fandoms for those. The first fandom I was really part of was the David Cook fandom, and that was a good preparation for Supernatural, to be honest, because the majority of the David Cook fans are much older women who are very possessive of him. It's a little bit scary. Yeah, David Cook fandom that was my first real fandom experience, and it was quite a trip, I can tell you that. When did you start watching Supernatural? I started catching up on it the January of my senior year, so it's been about 2.5 years now, and I caught up in time to watch the last half of season 6. I think the first episode I saw live was probably French Mistake, or maybe I don't know, maybe it was a couple episodes before that. I don't remember, but that was when I started watching, and I will never look back. Favorite place to travel or be? I don't really travel a lot. I like visiting my grandparents in Kansas. Just they live in Wichita, and it's just, I personally kind of want to live in Kansas when I get older. even though like I don't know, people always talk about how like there's nothing there, but just like the beautiful country is there, and I don't know. I think it's very pretty there. Cass wants the dean asks me, "What is your biggest wish for season 9 regarding Cass's clothes?" I'm on the I guess I don't know words. I'm part of the people who's just really excited that he's going to have new wardrobe. Like that makes me happier more than anything. Like I don't really have any like specific wishes. I mean, I would be cool with him getting into like really dorky sweaters or leather jackets. So dorky sweaters or leather jackets. That's kind of a weird continuum, but it is what it is. Anonymous asked me what is my favorite AU. Okay, so my favorite AU that has been written, like an AU fic, is The Ghost of Embers by... Shit, hang on. Hang on just a second. The Ghost of Embers by Moorish Flower on LiveJournal. It deals really well with Dean having like an anxiety disorder and panic attacks, and it's just phenomenally written. I'm not gonna spoil anything else for you guys because it's kind of pretty interesting. It's a really good fic. In terms of like general AU, I really like. I have a weakness for like cop AUs. Like there's the one fic, I can't remember who it's by, but it's called Below Skyscrapers, I think. Where Cass is an angel, but Dean's a cop, and they have to work together to figure out who this serial killer is. And then the other one, which I think is called The Prayer Request, it's by Cloudy Jen, and it's perfect. It's the one where angels are like, their job is to answer prayer requests, and Sam prays that Dean will find love or whatever, and so Cass has to follow Dean around on his job as a cop, and it's beautiful, and it makes me, I like cry and smile every time I read it. It's my favorite. It's so good. And to round out the question video, Dr. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Newton Geisler? Dr. Newton Geisler says, "How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck? Can I borrow $20? I tell you now, if I had $20 to loan you, I probably wouldn't give it to you because I have no money and I want to save what money I can. I would probably loan you like $5, and you can get $5 from somebody else and somebody else. You know, spread out your search for money. That's all I gotta say." So this is almost 20 minutes now, which is probably a record for me. I'm not much of a rambler like other people are. I know some people make like 45-minute videos. I can't do that. So, I love you all so much. Thanks for sticking it out and being around my weird stages. And y'all are awesome, and I love you. Bye.